What is up, guys? Your boy Cheers, the big fellow, back with another video. Yes, sir. And as you guys know, I have the iPhone 16. I got it last year. I got hyped for the Apple Intelligence. I had to get it. I'll be honest, the Apple Intelligence was complete trash, but we're going to explain that later. But today, the video is about the Apple cheat code, okay? The Apple cheat code. What do you mean by the Apple cheat code? Basically, I'm explaining to you in this video if you should upgrade this generation, what you need to know, what is the price to performance. Everybody knows I know the price to performance. So if you are trying to upgrade from whatever phone, I'm going to teach you if today's a good upgrade, and if not, I'm going to give you the best price to performance, okay? I'm telling you, I know what I'm saying. So chat, you can go to other people, you can go ahead, but I want to make sure you save tons of money. Now, like I said, if you're planning to buy a new iPhone, you better have like at least a K with you, bro. I'm going to be honest, you're going to need a K. I don't think you can do 500. 500 is not enough anymore. You're going to need a K, bro. 1,000 max if you want to get any good iPhone. So I'm gonna just be honest, just straight up right there. So if you're working right now, you might have to work an extra shift. I don't know what you have to do, but if you want to get a new iPhone, you're gonna spend a K, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest, just straight off the bat. I could try to get you a $500 deal, but you're not gonna get the best experience. So if you're planning to get an iPhone this year, an upgrade, you're gonna need a K, okay? A K, 1K. Depending where you live, with the taxes, all that, you're gonna need a K. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. All right, so we got a brand new iPhone lineup. Let's pull it up right now. iPhone 17 Pro, iPhone Air, iPhone 17. All right, like I said, I had the 16 Plus because last year I think was really good when it came to price and performance. But let's check out this year. So right now you only have 3 new models, guys. You have only 3 new models. You have the iPhone 17, iPhone Air, and then the iPhone 17 Pro. All right. So here are the phones. Okay, these are the phones they want you to go buy and crash out on. So first, let's look at the iPhone 17, which in my opinion is the worst deal you can get. Okay. Now, who would I recommend the iPhone 17 for? I would only recommend the iPhone 17 for somebody that still hasn't upgraded to an iPhone 16 or to a new iPhone in the last maybe 3 or 4 years. So if you're rocking the 12, the 13, I think even the 14, right? If you're still walking those phones, then I think this would be a good phone to upgrade to. You're going to see a huge difference. The price to performance is insane. I'm telling you. When it came to the iPhone 16, there was more RAM, more stuff to do on that phone compared to the last phones, and you're going to get Type-C, which I'm telling you guys, if you still have a phone with lightning cable, you need to upgrade. Like, I'm going to be honest, like, Type-C is revolutionary, bro. Like, I'm going to just be for real. If you're still rocking with lightning, you got to call it quits. Once you go Type-C, you can't go back, bro. You know, I had my same iPhone cable for the last year, and it still has not broke. In lightning, it can't even last a week. But with this Type-C, it lasts so good. They're durable. They don't break on you easily. So if you're thinking about, getting a new phone, you definitely want to get a Type-C phone like the iPhone 17. I don't really like the colors. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, so if you're getting the iPhone, you got iPhone 14, 13, 12, you could get the 17. If you have a 15, you probably don't feel like upgrading because this is like, whatever. And then if you have the 16, there's literally no reason to upgrade. If you want me to tell you what you get with the iPhone 17, you're getting more frame rate. That's literally it. Like, if you want me to be honest with you, the only thing you're going to see that's different is the frame rate. Now, there are some cool camera features. Like, for example, the front display is able to do landscape photos. Like, they're going to show it here, which I think is sick. I can't lie. This is sick. I like this feature. I can't lie. This is a really, really good feature. But is it worth the upgrade? Hell no. First of all, you still have the same design from last year. I mean, there's literally no difference. No difference at all. And the colors are just not it, bro. I mean, when they showed off green, this type of green, like very bright, neon-ish type of green. But we got this. What is this? This is ugly as, bro. This is ugly as, this is disgusting. What is this green? Hell no. Hell no. And then blue? How do you mess up blue? Last year had the best blue I ever seen in my life. This is the worst blue ever. And then you got obviously the white and black. Like, bro, if I showed you this, how would you know it's an iPhone 17? Like, do you know? This could literally be a 16, bro. Like, bro, like if you're thinking of getting the iPhone 17 and you have an iPhone 16, the base one, there's literally no reason to upgrade. And if you're a Plus user, it's even worse. You don't only have a Plus model this year, which iPhone, they need to stop doing this, bro. The reason why they're not making iPhone 17 Plus is because they know that's the best model to buy. You get both the big screen from the Pro Max and you get the good battery life from the Pro Max. You get everything from the Pro Max. That's why the iPhone 16 Plus was the best price to performance. I'm telling you guys. When it came to price to performance, the amount of things you were getting with the iPhone 16 Plus compared to all the other things was insane, bro. So they had to nerf it. They had to nerf the methods, bro. And that it's just pissing me off, bro. It's just pissing me the hell off, bro. That's so stupid, bro. It's so stupid. Like, why? Whatever. So if your iPhone, I mean, if you don't mind lowering the size, if you have an iPhone 16, you could trade it in and get this, but I don't even think it's worth it, bro. It's not even worth it. You're only getting landscape selfie, and you're getting what is it called? You're getting 120 FPS, which, yeah, sure, it's really nice and all, but then you live your life and you don't really. It's a thing where if you haven't noticed it yet, you're not missing anything. But if you go to it and then come back, it's gonna be hard. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like playing a game at like 30 FPS and then going to 60 FPS. But even then, right? Once you get used to it. So I don't think it's worth it, bro. Save your money. This is the worst upgrade you can get. Seriously, you're only getting the 120 FPS. That's it. And you guys have no friends. You're not taking photos like that. So let's go on to the next model. Let's go on to the next model. Right? The next model, iPhone Air. Now, apparently, this is supposed to replace the Plus model. Now, I have a lot of thoughts to say about this phone, but basically, the only thing that's cool about this is that the phone is like super thin. Um, I personally think it's stupid. Um, as someone who uses technology, just making a thin phone, like, yeah, cool, it's thin, but what's the point? Like, like it's thin, it's light. So what? Like, that's it. Like, that's literally it. It's just thin. Like, okay, is that it? Like, what's the benefit of having a light phone? What's the true benefit? Sorry, I had to drink some water. But like, what's the benefit? It's thin, so what? You're getting less because the phone is thin. The first thing you're losing is the phone. They keep trying to hide the camera. You're only getting one camera. You're only getting one camera. And it's not, you don't get the ultra zoom and none of that. This is the worst deal you can get. The worst price to performance you can get. Like, bro, it is so bad, bro. How are you only gonna get one camera on this phone? Like, I get it. They want to make it thin. They don't want to add, but still, like, I don't see the value. Like, you get one camera, you can barely zoom when zooming is the most important thing ever. And then, I mean, I guess you still get the cool, camera. You still get the performance. You get the A19 chip, which I think is impressive. I can't believe they put a A19 chip in here, so I think that's pretty cool. But outside of that, that's all you're getting. Like, you're getting the 120 FPS, and you're getting a worse battery. These guys are saying all day battery. My ASSPP. You're not getting that battery, bro. They're lying. What was the iPhone 17 battery? 3,000. Okay, let's take an iPhone 16 Plus, because this is the model they're trying to replace. Keep in mind. Yeah, like, bro, it's not even like, bro, it's no competition, bro. It's no competition. 3,000 milliamps, bro. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Last year's Plus had 4K, bro. And I'm telling you, the battery life on the iPhone 16 Plus is insane. Like, I'm telling you guys, the price to performance of last year's phone was actually good. Like, a lot of people were hating on the iPhone 16, but the iPhone 16 last year was actually a good deal. This year, like, bro, you're getting a thin phone, one camera, and horizontal selfie and 120 FPS display. And guess how much it costs, chat? Guess how much it costs? It costs $900. Oh, I mean, 900, almost $1,000. Chat, do not get this phone, bro. If you care about saving money and actually wanting a good upgrade for price to performance, yeah, hell no. Now, apparently, Apple thinks this is going to be their most popular phone. The colors are basic. It is what it is. I don't know if it's gonna be their most popular phone. I mean, who is this for, really? Like, who is this for? Because it's gonna take trash photos because you don't have the zoom. I guess the performance, but then yet again, the battery life is trash. So what do you benefit from getting this phone? Like, there's no benefit from this phone. There's like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I guess if you really want a thin iPhone, I guess. But then, if you were going to get this phone, I'd rather tell you to get the iPhone 15 then. iPhone 15 Pro. I think that's a better deal because not only it has the Apple Intelligence. Like, let's see how much an iPhone. I think iPhone. Let's see, iPhone 15 Pro Max. How much? Are you are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? No, no, no. That's a scam. That's a scam. Okay, perfect. Look at this. You can get an iPhone 15 Pro Max for $700. Think about this for a second. You get the Apple Intelligence. You get 3 cameras. Like, bro, nah. And you still get 120 FPS. Think about it. You get 120 FPS. You get Apple Intelligence. You lose the you lose that little stupid camera button, which, oh my god, let's talk about the camera button. They still haven't added anything to it, bro. Like, this is probably the most useless feature of 2025. The camera button is so useless, chat. Like, it's not even funny, bro. Like, they haven't added anything new to it. It still only does the camera. Like, these guys just don't like money, bro. These guys are so, like, uninnovated, bro. But whatever, dude. So, yeah, if you're trying to upgrade, this will be the worst phone to get, honestly. I'd rather just tell you to get the last phone because at least that has 2 cameras. You're getting all the features, but this, do not get this phone, bro. If you're trying to upgrade, I don't know who this is really for, bro. Honestly, like, if you're thinking of just upgrading to a new phone and you have a base 16, just get the 17, bro. But if you're trying to upgrade, you got a 16 plus, it's useless, bro. It's useless. So now let's go into the Pro. You guys know I hate Pro models. You guys know that I hate Pro models. I think they're just overhyped garbage. But let's look at the Pro now. The Pro this year is the only thing that's different when it comes to iPhone. This is the biggest change to iPhone. Is the Pro Max this year? Now, first of all, you know what's funny? You know what's funny, bro? Was that I was telling my friends, I was like, dude, I need to stop getting blue iPhones, bro. I was like, I need to stop getting blue fonts. I need to just stick with black because every time I try to get a case, I just get mad. Well, the state just said, fuck you, Chief. You're getting blue next year. So if you are getting an iPhone 17, you only have 3 colors, bro, which is absolutely insane. Now, guys, what do you think about this decision? Personally, I think it's a bad decision. I think we should have more colors. Like, why is there only 3 colors? But whatever. I guess the closest thing to black is this blue. I mean, this is a really ugly blue, too. Like, it's not even that blue, I'll be honest. So I guess that answers my question. You're getting an 1819 Pro. You're getting the 3 cameras. I mean that's really it, bro. Like, if you want me to be honest, I mean, sure, the performance is better. Like, obviously, if you're playing COD Mobile, you can finally play it at like 400 FPS. But like, I mean, it cost $1,099. So it's $100 more than the Air. Um, I don't know what to tell you, chap. I don't think it's that bad, honestly. I honestly don't think the pricing is that bad for the 17 Pro and Pro Max. I don't think the price is that bad. I think it's actually pretty good, actually. But the trade-in value is fucking horrible. Now, chat. I tried to trade in my iPhone 16 Plus, right? Because I was thinking, in my opinion, like if you're thinking about upgrading and you have a Plus model, this is the best thing to upgrade to. Is the 17 Pro and Pro Max. Because, like I said, the 17 is literally the same. You're just getting 120 FPS. The Air is fucking useless. And then this one, you get best of both worlds. You're getting the battery, you're getting the three cameras, you're getting the A19 chip, you're getting the 120 FPS, you're getting everything. You're getting the entire bundle. Now, in my opinion, if you have money to get a iPhone 16 Pro Max and it's cheaper than this, then I don't know, chat. But also, you gotta understand too that this new camera bump and this new style of iPhone is going to be the standard. So if you're stuck with the old iPhone, with that without that bump, you're broke, Nico. Sorry, you're broke. You're broke. You're a bum. Like you're gonna be the loser of the town. So you're kind of forced to upgrade, bro. Like I'm just speaking from an Apple fanboy's perspective. So here's the truth. The truth is you're gonna have to buy the Pro Max this year if you're thinking of upgrading. If you're asking me personally, this is the only phone that has a lot of differences compared to the last phone. I mean, look at it. This shit looks different. You can definitely tell this is a brand new fucking phone. And the meta is going to be different too because it has the two-tone design. And it's going to have the 8K camera, and you're going to have the front stuff. I mean, yeah, this is crazy, chat. Now, the lowest is obviously the 199. But bro, you know me, bro. I need that 6.9-inch display. But here's the problem, chat. Here's the problem. Let's say I get. Oh, so I'm getting the blue. Chat, look at the trade-in value. This shit's ass. Think about it, chat. Look at this. I have to pay $729. Disgusting. Keep in mind, chat. This is the same price I paid for the iPhone last year. Now, obviously, it's cheaper because, I'm not having to pay the full 1,000. But, bro, Chad, is this worth it? Chad, is this worth the upgrade? Oh, Chief, you're supposed to tell us. Chad, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Like, if I have extra money, then I probably could get it. But, I mean, am I missing anything? What am I missing, bro? I mean, bro, I don't really like even taking selfies, bro. I like using the front camera. I don't know, chat. I don't know. If you're trying to upgrade, this is the only thing you should upgrade. But if you have a last year's phone, it's going to be tough, bro. $179. Now, chat, like I said, the trade-in method is the only method you should be doing if you're buying an iPhone every year. Straight up. But, bro, I don't think the value is that good. I mean, but yet again, you know why they're doing this? Because they want base users not to buy the Pro. They want base users to buy the Air. That's my hypothesis. They want us users to buy the Air. So if I was going to buy the Air, this shit gonna be like chump change. Look at this. Watch. Get black. Get this. Watch. Let's trade in my 16 plus. Chump change. Oh damn, 500. How's that even possible? Whatever. That's significantly cheaper though. Like that's not too bad. But yet again, I mean tax though. Yeah. I don't know. Chad. I don't know. And then obviously the 17, I could just it's gonna be nothing, bro. It's gonna be fucking nothing, bro. Look at this. Give me the, give me that, give me that, give me the 16 plus. Yeah. Let's see. Like that's nothing, bro. But it's a downgrade because I'm losing the 6.9-inch display. So yeah, that's basically the video, chat. That's basically the video. So if you're thinking about buying an iPhone this year, like this is just I'm gonna just skip. I'm gonna make a chapter just skipping, just to tell you straight up facts. If you're thinking of upgrading, and like I said, you have a 12, 13, 14, or 15, the base iPhone 17 is for you. You do your trade in, simple. All right, because you probably missed the iPhone 16 last year. So not only are you going to enjoy the features of the 16, you're going to get the 120 FPS display. All right, don't get the Air. Like I don't know what to tell you, Jude. You're not getting any benefits. Having a light phone, if you want a light phone, get an Android, buddy. If you want a light phone, get an Android. They did this shit with the Nexus back in like 2018, 19, 14. You don't need an iPhone Air. Having a super thin phone with the power of the Pro is useless. It's useless. That battery life is going to end in 2 seconds. Trash. And then you got the iPhone 17 Pro, which is the only phone that's visually different. It's the only phone that actually is an upgrade compared to last year's models. But the pricing is insane. I guess I could downgrade my 6.9, but yet again, I'm still paying like the same price I paid last year. If you get my problem, right? You get my problem, right? So I don't know what to tell you, chat. I don't know what to tell you. And don't even talk about the E models. I'll rip you a new one. Do not get an E model. But chat, that's all I have to say. And also, I'll be honest, chat. Even if you really don't care about the 120 FPS, you really don't care about the landscape selfie, get a 16 plus. I'm telling you the cheat codes, bro. The 16 plus is amazing when it comes to price to performance. The amount of power you're getting for the price is insane. Now, obviously, the price is not that good. Like, it's not like $500, but it's gonna get cheaper though, right? It's gonna get cheaper. But that's just me, chat. That's just me. But if you do care about the frame rate, yet again, you can get a 15 Pro Max. And you still have Apple Intelligence, chat. You still have Apple Intelligence. If you don't care about having the but you'll look like a brokey. That's the only sacrifice. If you don't care like looking like a brokey, then get the Pro 15 Pro Max. But if you don't care, I don't know. I don't know you guys' budget. Let me know, guys, in the comments. I'll tell you. If you tell me your situation, I'll tell you the best thing. But yeah, this is. If I had to rate this iPhone lineup, I'm gonna give it like a D, bro. I'm gonna be honest. This is the worst lineup for iPhone. Like, I don't even think we're getting the reversible charging. We're not getting like anything cool with this, bro. I don't know what to tell you. This is lame, bro. I'll be honest. I'm gonna have to wait for the 18. But if I really need a upgrade, I guess I'll get the Pro. That's it. I'm not looking at these two. I'm just looking straight at the Pro. So I might have to save some Goonies to get the Pro. And guys, by the way, before you guys say anything, do not buy an iPhone at launch. Don't be stupid. A lot of you guys are gonna be like, oh, buy right now, pre-order. Buddy, you don't need to pre-order. You want to know why? Because if you pre-order, that shit coming in like months later. So just wait. Save up your money. The phone is not running away. Wait. That's all I have to say, chat. By the way, before I leave this video, I got you a double W cheat code. Do not buy the Series 11. Actually, it's $399. Never mind, dude. Never mind. Fuck this video, man. Just peace out.